Greetings. My name is Sir Julian. I'm a knight, and I've served the king loyally for the past 10 years. I grew up in this town, the town of Oak Fields. And ever since I was born, I had a calling. I had the calling to be a knight. And as I grew up, I trained myself physically, mentally. And now I'm a knight in loyal service to the king. Hey there. My name's Ronald King. I own King's Courts Video Games. Been in business for about 15 years. I do really well here in Oak Fields. So we mostly do video games. We do some tabletop games, Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, things like that. I mean, it's been great being here. I've been doing pretty well in my business. It's pretty much runs itself. A lot of people here like video games. Got a really strange employee named Julian. Does a great job. He's just a little bit of an odd bird, I guess. So my name's Ronnie King, King's Courts Video Games. Come on down.
Hello there. My name's Donald. I lived in this town for 50 years or so. Yeah, 50 years, been a long time. And I've noticed that it's changed a lot. Technology has really brought things forward to, really change the landscape. Now there's all these new stores. There's video game stores that a lot of people go to. I've been retired for a while now, and I like to play video games here and there. They're fun for me. They, give me that feeling of youth once again. When I'm driving around in Grand Theft Auto, stealing cars just like I used to do back in the day. Just kidding. I never stole a car in my life. But video games really unlock this reality for you where, you're just able to, do things that you couldn't do in the real world. Wow. So, I think they're great. I really like the video games and the new technology and the kids. Don't really care for the cell phones much, I don't have one, never have one. But, the video games are alright. I'm Donald. See you guys later. Hello, my name's Jenny. I'm a personal trainer. I just moved here about a year ago, and I gotta tell you, this town, I'm here to whip this town into shape because there's a bunch of lazy people in this town. I mean, you don't get a flat belly like this. You don't get a flat belly like this sitting on your ass and playing video games. The people in this town really make me angry, especially that video game owner. The video game store, or King's Court, or whatever the hell it's called. There's a bunch of lazy people who go in there and people just play video games and they just get fat and get out of shape. And I'm here to make a difference. People need to work out. People need to work out just like me, get in shape, and stop playing video games all the time.
Hey there. My name's Ricky. This is Ricky right here. So I stay in shape. I do a lot of working out. I got a kind of sort of a girlfriend, the personal trainer, Ginny. It's So we work out a lot together, and that's really great, but she really hates video games, and I haven't told her, but I really like video games, I play them every once in a while, or more than once in a while, or just whenever. Sometimes I stay up late, sometimes I get up early, video games. I like video games, but when Jenny talks about them, I say, yeah, I hate video games too. Yeah, they're stupid. But, it's good for me. It's good for my body, it's good for my mind. I do a lot of isometrics, like one arm at a time, one leg at a time. Sometimes I play video games with just one hand. That isometric action there. So, I like video games. They're cool. But, don't tell Ginny I said that. But me and the guys, we just go down to King's Court video games and we just hang out. Ricky.
Oh, hey there, it's Donald again. So I want to tell you a story. And I'm going to tell you the story, and I want you to listen very closely. Because this story is about, the story has a meaning for life, a meaning for you. So anyway, the story goes like this. I go down to the video game store and I'm going to buy a video game. So I'm looking around with what they got. And then this guy comes over to me and he says, hello, I'm Sir Julian. And I said, nice to meet you, Sir Julian. And he says, can I help you find something, sir? And I said, yes, I'm looking for a video game. Do you have anything with, something where you can run around a lot? Something where, the body of the main character, the protagonist, is really in shape? And he says, oh, you should try this game. It's a really good game. It's called, you're a gladiator and whatever. So I buy the game and, I go home and I play the game and I realize that I don't much like this game. There's way too much killing in it. So I bring the game back and, I see Sir Julian again, and I say, I don't like this game, there's too much killing. And then he says, okay, well, what other kind? And I said, can I talk to somebody else? And he says, sure, I'll get you my manager. And then this, heavy-set fella comes walking along, and he says, what can we help you with, sir? I tell him my dilemma, and he says, well, sir, I don't know if we're going to be able to, help you. And I say, what? You're very unhelpful. Don't you know how to respect your elders? And, this video game store is it's becoming a real shithole. It used to be, I don't know what it used to be, but it used to be something different. It used to be way better. But now there's all these unhelpful people over at the video game store, so maybe I'm going to find a new video game store. Maybe I'll just start getting in shape. Maybe I'll just start working out. I guess we'll see.
Hey yo, it's Ricky. So I got this new video game, you're a gladiator in it, and it's fucking sweet. But anyway, so you know, Jenny's talking to me, she's telling me all about how she doesn't like video games, and, you know, I decide that I just can't keep quiet any longer, and I say, Jenny, you know, Jenny, you just need to shut up. She gets real upset, and, you know, and I was like, you know, I like video games, and I don't need to work out as much. I got this great body, and, you know, maybe it's just time to coast for a little bit. I've let down my king. An old gentleman came into the king's court, and I acted on the behalf of my king, and he asked for a recommendation from me, and I gave him a recommendation, and he came back and he was displeased, and he talked to the king, and the king was very displeased. I feel that I've done a disservice. But I feel that I can make it up to the king. I shall do something that no other knight has ever done. I shall go on a quest. In this quest, I shall bring back this fella, bring him back to the king's court, and show him how good the king is. So I will make this quest, and I will redeem my failures to the king. Hey, it's Jenny. And I really hate this stupid town. You know? I mean, everybody's all about video games, and my stupid boyfriend Ricky tells me to shut up and tells me that he wants to go play video games. And I say, fuck, get out of here, Ricky. I don't give a shit about you anyway. And just as I'm about to leave town, I'm just fed up. Apparently everybody just wants to get fat and lazy in this town, and I don't care anymore. I'm just done. But I was about to leave, but then there was a spark of hope. An old man named Donald came up to me, and he said, Miss, I'd like to get in shape. I'm done playing video games. And you know, this really brought me a lot of hope. Because I thought everybody in this town just wanted to play video games. But, so I'm going to work really hard, and I'm going to train Donald. I'm going to help him to, stop being so old. I'm going to make him young again. Hey, it's Ronnie King. I don't really know what happened, but my employee, Julian, he just left. Said he was gonna go on a quest, said he was real upset that he had failed as king. Kind of makes me uncomfortable that he calls me his king, but, he's been a good employee, so I just let him do what he wants, but not sure how long his quest is going to take him, so started interviewing for the position because apparently this quest requires him to go somewhere and do something that's not working. So I hired this, interviewed this new guy, Ricky, is his name, Ricky. He's a good kid. He's got a real strong body. He really likes video games, but I guess for a while he wasn't allowed to talk about it, something with his girlfriend, but anyway, I hired the guy on the spot. So now we got a new employee, Ricky, and Julian is on a quest. That's all I got. It is I, Sir Julian. So I went out on my quest
to find Donald, the old man. And I was intent on bringing him back to King's Court to show him the greatness of the king. And I found Donald, and he was under the spell of a witch. And the witch was controlling him and making him do exercises. And I went and I faced the witch, and I said, Donald, stand back. And the witch looked at me with those fiery eyes, and I drew my sword. And I said, Witch, I will banish you, and I will take Donald back to the king, where he rightfully belongs. And she looked at me and she said, she was questioning me. She was saying, who are you? And what are you doing with that sword? And that's not a real sword, and why are you wearing a mask? And I said, do not speak your lies to me, witch. I am here to represent the king, and I am here to return Donald. And then she stuck her hand out at me, and I said, shh! And I hit her hand. She said, ow, that hurt. Are you crazy? And I said, yes, I'm crazy for the king. I am loyal to the king. And then I hit her again. And she said, that's it. I'm leaving this town. And I said, yes, the witch has been banished. Donald, come with me, and we shall go back to the king's court. Hey, it's Jenny. Okay. Fuck this stupid town, for one. I'm leaving. Yesterday I was assaulted by some weird guy wearing a mask, swinging a foam sword, yelling about Donald, and I was there trying to train him, trying to show him, how to get back into shape, and this guy was just assaulting me, and I'm just... Fuck this stupid town, and they're weird fucking nerds, and all these, I don't understand what's going on in this town, and I don't really care. So I'm just over it. I'm leaving. Psh, deuces. Hey, it's Donald. So yeah, I went and I was trying to work out with Miss Ginny, her name is. And then this fella comes, the guy from the video store, and wearing the mask, and he says, she's a witch, get away from her. And I said, holy shit, she is a witch. Help me. Help me. And then he banishes her, and she says, I'm going to leave town. And he said, I'm going to take you back to King's Court to get you a new video game and to show you the glory of the King's Court. And it's really changed my, my thoughts and feelings about King's Court. I decided that I liked it again. And it wasn't a shithole that I thought it was. Because they really care about their customers, and they come and they are, they'll save you. They'll save you from a witch if a witch tries to get you, so... I'm pretty excited, and Sir Nicholas is, he's a good man. He's doing some loyal service to the king.
Hey, it's Ricky. Yeah, I got a job at the video game store, and I was working there for a couple of days, and then this guy, this old employee comes back. I guess he goes by Sir Nicholas. He wears a mask and everything. And he says, "Who are you?" And I say, "I'm Ricky. I work here now." And he says, "What?" And I said, "Yeah, I think I took your job, man." And he totally lost it. And he just started hitting me with his sword. And I said, "Whoa, come on, man. What are you doing?" And he's like, "The king has not been loyal to me, and I have been loyal to the king." And I said, "Who's the king?" And he said, "You don't even know the king." And he, kept hitting me, and I said, I was getting real fed up at this point. I was like, you know what? We need to take this outside. And he said, I'd be delighted. So we're gonna go outside and we're gonna fight it out. Fight for this job. And then the king, I guess Ronnie he calls the king. So Ronnie comes up and he says, you know what, Ricky, I don't think this job is gonna work out. And I'm shocked at this point. I don't even know what to do. So. So I feel like I really lost my way. Me and my girlfriend broke up. I got a job, then I lost it, and yeah, I don't know. I mean. It is I, Sir Julian. I returned to the King's Court with Donald, and upon my return, some imposter named Ricky said that he had stolen my job. But I made quick work of him. I banished him as well. And then the king came out and told Ricky that he had to leave, and that I was the only knight. So now I've restored my honor to the king. I've brought Donald back, I have banished the witch, and I have fought Ricky to prove my loyalty to the king. For I am Sir